let's continue, okay? As I just promised, we're going to learn how to use the eraser, scissors, and knife. For this, we need to have the toolbar available, and we need to add new artboards. Remember, there are plenty of ways to do it. One way is coming to the right side and then select artboard, click the icon that is right here. The other way is by going to the corner, new artboard. The other way is by coming to the file option at the top, then select document setup, general, edit artboards, and include one. And the other way is by coming to the toolbar, select this icon, the one that is just above the hand, and click this one. Select the one that works better for you. The next step is to create 3 different shapes, okay? Let me place a line around them and select the colors that you like and the shapes that you like. For example, I'm going to select the star. I'm going to draw the star. The color doesn't really matter. In the end, we're learning to use the tool. I'm going to create a circle. Instead of green, I'm going to do it red. And then I'm going to create a rectangle. And this one is going to be purple. Bye. So here we have 3 shapes. So, how does this tool work? First, please select the eraser tool, this one. The eraser tool is going to be helpful for us to do some transformation. Now, I'm going to select the one that is right here, the circle, okay? You can select the star or the rectangle, it's up to you. In my case, for what I have in my mind, the circle works better. So I'm going to select the circle, and I'm going to be capable to pass it all over. Remember that I selected the object first. Example like this. And yes, I left this because I want you to see that even though it's a separated object, it's always going to be with the same characteristics of red, you know, as a fill color, and black as the line. Now, it's different from what we've seen, you know, from Pathfinder or shape mode. Okay, you're erasing it, just like you grab an eraser and you try to erase it from a paper. Now I'm going to undo to go back to the original. How can I use the eraser? Well, you can change the size of the brush. Remember that everything that we're using is has the characteristics of a brush. Now, if you double click it, you're going to see that you can define an angle, especially if you don't have it round. For example, if you have it ellipse, you can have an angle. But I prefer to have it right now as a circle. And if you want to have a size, you can have it a big one or you can have it medium size. If you have it in 0, you're not going to be capable to see the effect that you can get with the use of the eraser. I'm going to keep it here around 39. Then the number is up to you. And I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this. Okay? So depending on the size of the brush, you're going to be capable to change and have different results. Let me make it smaller because I believe it was a little bit big. I have it here, and so on. The good thing is that, as you have seen, you can change the color for every part that you have in this shape that you just transformed. You see? Okay, so the eraser works with closed objects. This is important. Now, I'm going to select the star. If you click and hold, you're going to see that you have extra tools. I'm going to select scissors. Scissors, they work only with paths. So in case I want to do the same thing, an alert is going to appear. So as it works only with paths, and I don't know if you've seen what it says, but I'm going to read it with you because probably you're going to say, you have to understand it why. It says, please use the scissors tool on a segment or an anchor point, but not an end point. Okay, so you had to click a line, okay? Not the shape. So I'm going to be capable to do this. I'm going to click these 2 and the top, and you're going to see that there's a transformation. What I'm doing is selecting the areas that I want to cut. Again, I'm going to do it here. I'm going to cut this. I'm going to be capable through these 3 points to be separated. Now, we have seen this. with the use of the pen tool. I'm going to do it here just in case you forgot about it, because it has been a long time ago. I'm going to select this one. I'm going to place no color to it, and I'm going to use the scissors. So as you can see, I'm going to select, let me see, scissors. I'm going to cut this, and I'm going to cut this. So I'm going to be capable to separate it because it works with lines. And the last but not the least, we have this one. It's called knife. You know, as a graphic designer, I have a lot of knives because I'm old school. So I have this one, this one, this one, and this one. It depends if I'm going to cut cardboard, paper, plastic, acrylic, or whatever you need. So what are you going to do? The knife is going to work like a cutter. In Spanish would be cuchilla, or I have heard here in Mexico that many people call it el cúter. So if you want to cut something, this is the tool that you need to use. I'm going to do the same thing that I did here, but if I double click it, I'm not capable to have, you know, the size. So that's something good to know. That means that if you're going to cut the paper, you're not going to be capable to define if there is going to be a weight, okay, or the thickness that you're going to have with the cutter, because it's going to make a straight cut. If you want to have a straight cut, by the way, you have to press shift, okay? I'm going to cut it here, cut, and I'm going to make something round. Let me just start from the beginning and here. Now, this is different from this one because it's keeping me the lines, but it's not separated at all. And guess what? You can change the colors of each area if you select it with the black arrow. Like I'm just doing it right now. Okay? I'm going to select this too. Now, in case you have more areas that are selected, it's because you didn't end it outside the figure, okay? And it's okay, it's not bad, okay? As you can see here, when I cut it, it didn't go just outside the figure. That's why it keeps like this, the area with the same color. And here it is. So this is how you can use these tools. Now, how does people use it? Well, if you want to transform a figure, if you're doing a trace and you didn't like the result, well, this is how you can change it. Now, I hope you like it and enjoy it. And remember, everything is cumulative and you can combine the tools to get different results. Now, what is going to be better for you? It depends on what do you prefer and what is your main goal and challenge. You know, your personal challenge is going to define how you're going to use. So, see you in the next video. Bye!